Hey guys, I wanted to put this video together because I looked all over the internet for how to set up a PS5 controller for Final Fantasy on PC, and it was a huge pain. It took me like a couple hours to figure it out. X360 CE wasn't working for me, neither was DS4. I know it's worked for others, but I simply could not figure it out. What did end up working for me was launching the game through the Steam library and using the Steam configuration for controller. So if you want to do that, this video will help you out. If you don't want to launch this game through Steam, then this video is not for you. So let's just get started. We're going to go through and open Steam. You're going to start by adding Final Fantasy to your Steam library as a non-Steam game. If you don't know how to do that, you just go to Games and hit Add a non-Steam game to my library. Once you do that, a menu will show up for you to select Final Fantasy. Just go down to Final Fantasy, select that, and then it'll appear here. Once it's here, just go ahead and head to Settings. You may need to go into Big Picture Configuration to allow desktop configuration to be selected. So hop in there, it'll let you know. Like for instance, if you click Desktop Configuration, this screen will just come up black. If that happens, go to Big Picture Mode. Make sure you select the proper controller configuration. Alright. Once you're in here, all I did to get started was I hit Browse Configs, I went to Community, and in here there is a preset, like a template for just called Gamepad. And if you look in here, this is what the description looks like. So this is the one that I selected from the community, and I went off of this. So if you do that, you'll get back to this screen here. You do not need to change any of these buttons right here. All of these buttons work just fine the way they are. You can add binds here, which is actually kind of nice. You can change the PS5 controller's mute button into whatever keyboard button you would like. And I don't know for the life of me what this is, so I wouldn't mess with it. This here obviously is the PlayStation button. Again, you can bind that. But what we're looking for here is how to actually get the mouse to work. So if you click swap to unified pad, or at least my experience is that it just immediately switches back as soon as you go back. It will go back to a segregated touchpad. So just keep it this way. It works just fine. What you're going to do is click these, and you're going to select the style of input to mouse, and then dependent upon what your bind is in game for selecting your heads-up display windows. Mine is keypad 1, so I set keypad 1 here, and I turned sensitivity down to 0.5 because it was way too fast. You can mess with all these settings if you like. I didn't really see any need to, so go ahead and hit back. It should say mouse here now. Do the same thing for this one. Again, you can set these keybinds to whatever you want. It's actually a pretty cool little feature, but I like to select heads-up display windows with this, so that's what I did. Same settings here, and this is how the page should look when you're done. I'm not sure if anybody can actually download my configuration. I did export it, but I don't think that it actually shows up for other players. If it does, cool, you can just download my configuration and move on. From there, we're going to go ahead and open the game and just show you that everything works. So for starters, here's R2, L2, R1. And we got circle, X, square, triangle, up, right, down, left, so on and so forth. And then I can't show you L1 because L1 has no bind currently that's useful. So other than that, we got our analog sticks, movement, camera, everything works just fine, no issues. And I can go ahead and show you the clicks. So that's my right stick click, which is actually bound to a macro for sprint, and my left stick click, which sheathes and unsheathes my weapon. And then of course the mouse. This was the hardest part to figure out for me, so I was really appreciative of all the different posts on Reddit and everything. But yep, there's that. You can see the mouse for the touchpad is moving, and then also actually clicking the touchpad does select windows, right and left side. So hopefully this helped you guys out. If you have any questions, just throw a comment down there and I'll do my best to answer it.